Okay. Now here I will write the for loop. For loop is that now before the current array size is already I have defined that the current array size will be array size minus 1. So initial value is already there, but the array size will be first array size was 10, then it becomes array size becomes 9, 8. Then when the array size becomes 2, that means there are two elements, then they will be interchanged, and after that when the array size becomes 1, then we will stop this iteration. So what will be the stopping condition for this for loop? The array size current array size should be greater than 0, and that is the condition of stopping this for loop, and total these things will be within this for loop. First we get sorted after this creative, which will create a heap of 10 elements, and we will consider we would enter into this for loop, and this root node and 10th element will be interchanged, and that array will be printed after swapping. Then I will decrease the array size by 1. That hence the current value of current array size will be 9. Now it will be considered as an array of nine elements, and based on that new array size, the flat value is calculated. Then we are constructing a heap where the flat value is being passed. After construction of heap, then the array is being shown, so that again root will contain the highest element of this heap, which has total 9 elements. Then when it happens, then again I will change the root node with the index of 9. So this will go on. And what we have done in construct in this function, that I will just here, and constructed the parent node is always 1. We will start from the root node. So child will be either 2 index or index 3 element. So which is a higher value, that will be child names. Now if that then move up down, this function will be called, but the root node will be interchanged with the child next. If root node has less value than its children, then this function will already we have implemented it, and so every time in this way it will be implemented. Now after this, for when it comes out from the for loop, then it thinks the array should be sorted. So I can write here sorted array. Sorted array. So here also I will change the array once again. So the array will now look sorted, will be sorted now. You see? So it is the program. Now let's check once again if any logical error. Current array size initially, current array size equals to array size minus 1, because we have to construct a heap, and for that we have used the functions creative. Now this creative function takes the right children as a current array size index of the current value of the current array size, and with children then parent child swap, and here based on that the parent value is calculated, and this if after creation of heap, if up down is that it is sending the lower node, lowest value node to the down to the tree, and if there is upper node is less, then that goes down, and the higher node goes up in moves up down function. After creation of first time heap, we'll get a heap, so the root element will change to the highest index of the current array. Then I'm printing, and then there I'm printing that array. Then I'm taking the array size decremented by 1. Again with this new array size, a flag value will be calculated, so that we can understand what kind of child, whether it has that is rightmost two element are the children of the same parent, or only our rightmost element is only child of the parent. So then construct heap will be required where parent starts from the first node, and it will change, it will check its value with children, which is at index 2 and 3, and if they are greater value, any of them have greater value than the parent root node, then they will be interchanged. And after this, I'm printing that array, and when all of the for all every position for every array, and after that array size again will be decremented, and again if the highest element of that reduced array size will go to the right part, right portions, rightmost position of the parent array, and after this it will be a sorted array. If we continue this for parent array size, which contains only one element at the leftmost as a leftmost node, then it will become a sorted array. Let's see whether it runs properly or not. We will see it in the next next video. Okay.